Hey all, this is Earth, and welcome back to our huge Earth TSL. I've done some city management off screen, just queuing up gardens where appropriate, making sure the aqueducts are being built where they needed to be built. Little details like that, but anyway, I'm not going to bore you with those. Let's get back into it as we get ready for probably another salvo against the Goths while we make sure our borders are fortified and strong against whatever the hell they may throw at us. And as history has shown, they will throw a lot at us. Extra composite to sit right here and control our borders, don't mind if I do. I do need to repair that at some point, but this guy just finished that. We're going to set him here to make the camp. This fellow's going to go here and re-improve that. This fellow needs to go here and do that, actually. That guy's doing good. This fellow just finished, which means he's been drafted to do a road toward Victoriacum. We will get these citadels repaired too, and they'll be useful defensive structures in their own right. I mean, mind you, I do plan on getting all this back up. The troubles need to be repaired, the road needs to be built. A lot of things need to be done here. So I'm gonna do this. He's gonna frickin' general bomb me, I just know it. But let me just do this first before he does, because he's an asshole. Construct a citadel right there and steal some of his land. Yeah, you know what? You did the same thing to me, and you're a prick. So you know what? I just have very little sympathy for you, sir. Alright, and we'll see what that does. I mean, it'll obviously push him toward war, but the good thing is that we can actually kick his ass, so it's alright. He does have a lot of strong units, mind you, and that is a bit of an issue. But, that all being said, we can still hold this position handily against him if need be. We have swordsmen coming in. I mean, we're going to probably kick up the science. As soon as I get education in 14 turns, I'm probably going to buy a university in Moscow just to get that little bit of a kick, a little bit of a push, so we get the higher ranked military techs available. And that's going to just be really, really, really important. Alright, so you go here, you're fine there. That'll be a solid defensive space. Here, I'm probably going to need one of these guys, just because the knights are going to be running out of there, but I should handle that pretty well. I need another melee down here. I need more melee strength, I think. You can stay here and just control stuff over the water, and that's alright. I mean, the danger here is that he goes, hey, you want to declare war on me, right? And then just douse me again. And that's, you know, always an issue. But the main issue here is going to be making sure I can actually get to here easily, get the farms up, get the shots available, so if he does start bringing units, I can just set up a wall of composites and make his life an absolute living hell. Which what I intend to do, pretty much. That's exactly my plan. If you read my memoirs, such as they are, I'd be like, Day 1, make the Gothic life a living hell. Day 2, continue to make Gothic life a living hell. So yeah, there's that. So that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. We should be alright. I could use a couple more melee units, but Moscow's going to be able to crank those out before... Ooh, garden. Right. Let's do that first, and you actually have something that's doing great people. Using the Renaissance era, spy's been recruited. So we have a spy now. We don't need vision on Arhemar. We could definitely spy on the tech leader, which is you, but he definitely is going to be defending. 29 techs. Jesus. I mean, I'm trying to keep up, but this is getting really difficult. Where are you? Where's me? 29 versus 21. So we're 8 techs behind him, so the gap has widened, which is not what we want to see. And we are also approximately, well, 4 techs, so the gap has shrunk to the Goths. 24, yeah, so, you know, we're more or less on parity, so to speak. I'm a little below still, but I'll begin catching up harder. U is kind of running away with it. Once my universities are up, it'll be better, but that's a very, very real concern right now. Alright, but where do we put the spy then? We could send it... I don't want to necessarily piss off the Scots. I really don't want to. They're going to be my staunch allies here. The Gadamantes would probably be a good choice because, I don't know, we're still behind Sumer, so that wouldn't be bad. It'd probably be sailing or something dumb like that. There's no way he'll be defending, and that'll always help. But when we get a nicer, higher tech from the Gadamantes, that'd be pretty cool. So let's try to spy on the Gadamantes, and hopefully... whatever political consequences, whatever political fallout comes from that, it'll be short-lived. You're rough terrain, aren't you? You're rough terrain as well. Oh, bully for you then, friend. Yeah, I kind of want my frontliners in the front line, and the cavalry just running around. Wow, not quite what I intended, but alright. We'll sell Khalid back in a little bit. Horsemen, I just need to be able to explore the area as need be. Alright, you are good. You finished that. You finished that now, so you get the hell home. The rest of you, I guess you start farming. I mean, we have all these beautiful riverine lands not yet farmed. Nay, I say that shall not be the case for us. We will exploit them. Alright, this is going to be a little dangerous, obviously, but we should be okay. Non-range of the city means we can kill stuff easy. Easy peasy. We have +1 range and even more damage here, so that'll be pretty cool. The danger here is obviously if he tries to get some annoying citadel, that'll be hard to pillage, basically, and that'll take the edge off of our forces for a bit, but it's alright. We will make do with what we can, as we always have. This is a dangerously tenuous position, which I will need to staff with an abundance of shooty-type units to make sure everything dies. Now, what else we got? Catapult can stay in the city. It's about as good as we're going to do for the catapults right now. Another catapult can go here because that's still relatively safe, and it's going to be on the road, essentially. This we need to chop as well and turn into a farm. Oh, not necessarily a farm for Victoriaco. I never really want them to be farming. I want them to be getting money. So I need basically one more spearman to hold the line here. Preferably. That should be enough. You go here. Go here and replace that guy. That's fine. That's alright. This all looks relatively good. Why don't you come up here and support my composite army? Where is my logistics guy? You're here. Okay, so you can actually expend your logistics on some square that matters, and that's good. Yeah. This guy, I mean, these will be fast deployment forces to whatever comes out of the turd. But for now, I mean, let's bring him southwards for now. Oh, we have another pike coming, so actually you'll be alright. Stay there. Be a fast deployment force on the road when we need you, okay? Alright, cool. Okay, Pumpkin? Alright. You're there. If he does something stupid, we'll kill him. Again, fresh composite bowmen to defend Minsk. We have at least one range unit in every city, and that's huge. It's very important. And we're also going to be in the process here of saving money by having them garrisoned, so that's nice. Alright, there's a lot. Oh, so much ships. So many ships right now. So we're going to have to deal with a lot of that before we even decide to think about taking out Kmart, because these are all just going to just bum rush it. It can be attacked only from one tile, so that's alright. He's building even more. I mean, this entire sea is going to be covered in triremes, which is utterly ludicrous if you ask moi. But that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with right now. A lot of knights as well, so pikes are going to be a very important front line. Be at peace and harmony. Yeah, cool. Luxury resource for furs. We have extra furs. Can we get this for the fur burger? Thank you, sir. Don't mind if I do. And what else? And what's of this? We're just watching the Gothic deployments. Again, now the Khan is more or less a non-issue, so I don't particularly give a crap what he does. Like, really? Really, I don't care. I could steal this iron. Probably not. That's 6 iron. Ooh. This is the one that was really expensive to buy, wasn't it? This was like 500 gold coin issue. I guess a little better. Alright, let's do that at least. Okay, so we sold the iron from him too, so he's gonna be pissed about that, but at least we don't give him more iron. Longswordmen are probably gonna be a factor at some point in this war. I want to have those available, so why don't you go improve that? It won't be a guaranteed safe improvement, but it'll be something. What happened here? Leon has declared war on you. Sumer and Tonga are now friends. Leon has a new ally. We saw that happen. Vatican City. Okay, not a lot of quests available here. Not a lot that I can finish, actually. So, alright, Minsk. Minsk has grown yet again. Good God, you're growing like crazy. We need to get a, we need to get a lumber mill there, honestly. We need to get a little more production. So repair this and get that lumber mill going. And as I described earlier, we are definitely looking inward a little bit here, making sure that we can get our infrastructure where it needs to be before the next hammer drops. 1, 2, 3. You're actually in a really good spot to make that camp a useful camp. Oh, you know what? I gotta improve the camps around Moscow. Wow, did I freaking drop the ball on that one? I should have been improving these camps a while ago. It's +1 production. That's gonna help a lot in our capital. Oh well, that happens sometimes when you're busy destroying the world. You tend to get sidetracked. Hey, now we have tea. So 54 happiness. Yay! So, I mean, at this rate, happiness is not going to be the limiting factor for my expansion, which it usually is. So, damn if this isn't going to be nasty for anyone who's going to stand against me right now. This is huge, huge amount of power that I can levy. Very nice. Very nice. He's going to try to get his tea back, potentially, or he's going to try to steal his amber. I'm not entirely certain. He's got a lot of generals he's going to drop on me, essentially. That's what I'm expecting. Set up. Good. Well, you're set up already. You're set up? No, you're not set up. Get up here. Alright, good. Alright, frontliner. I guess you can go down here. Probably not a bad thing. Because any front line here is too dangerous, too close to Riga, and that's not good. And I can't fire over this lumber mill, so honestly, he'd probably be a better frontliner served being here in case something comes up that way, so it doesn't run into a composite. This composite would honestly be better served probably in this position. So let us do that. Why don't we move you here to get there eventually. Why don't you roll you this way, like that. Good. Okay, and we'll get that guy eventually there. We'll know there's a gap we need to plug. This one, keep going down this way and get you here. Why can't I get here? Oh, what? We'll figure it out. We'll calculate some troops. We'll make it do. Yep, you're fine, Pike. I gotta make sure we have a strong front line there, but we will. Swordsman, fine. Catapult, fine. A lot of military rearrangements here, but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. You'll see. It'll be glorious. Yep, stay there. We have a lot of knights incoming, so it's gonna be important to deal with. This guy's not gonna stay there, I think. Honestly, it's gonna be a little bit untenable, especially with cavalry coming in this way, but you know, he's spamming a lot of units, but you know what? On the other hand, I have a crap ton of military here, and I'm going to have some fortified lines to control, so you know what? He can blow it out his ass. If he thinks he can just walk over and break me, it's not going to happen. And Eridu, I mean, should be more than sufficient with this. I'm just hoping they start dropping some of these guys in the water, because that'd be so easy. It'd thin his forces considerably, which would be to my obvious advantage. Alright, so these guys are kind of running around. This is going to be a pretty tough front to hold, I think, but we'll be able to do it. No. Where's my other, like, big gun here? I have a 3-range... That's the 3-range logistics guy. I have another 3-range logistics guy, actually. That guy. Okay, so we have two of them kind of in a position where they can be most useful. I may need to bring my logistics guy from here down to there, honestly, because that would be... probably useful. Where's this guy going? He's probably gonna Citadel right here, honestly. Yeah, or he might Citadel right there to steal more land this way and push me forward to Kharkov. And that's, you know, honestly okay. Nothing too huge there, and I will take these cities eventually. That's not so bad. As long as you're not trying to fortify Arhamar some more. But look, it's 32 strength. It's a big city, and it's got a castle, so that's gonna be a bitch to take. Swordsman, yes, so we wiped out on iron. Good. Probably another composite. You know, we're going to need military. Let's get another pike. You know, some front line is probably important. So, yay, another swordsman. Goody. Let's give you... Where are we going to be fighting mostly? Probably a lot of open terrain. We'll get you open. Rush you in this direction. Moscow grew yet again. Excellent. That's fine. The balance between growth and production is pretty healthy right now. Yep, good. You stay there, because we'll probably need you. He has pikes. He finally discovered pike technology. Good for him. I guess hooked on phonics worked for him. Good. Alright, we're going to need the worker to repair this at some point as well. The amber, so we can trade with it. Alright, what were you going to do? I guess you were going to help with the road situation. Probably, is what I was planning here. I also want to do this camp. Let me do the camp first, then we'll fix the road situation. I guess come up this way. I want as much firepower in this area as possible. I mean, this is going to be instant Dow as soon as we're ready to go, so we got to be a little careful. What were you going to do? Oh, you were going to go here, that's right. That was your job. Your job was to hold that line. It's going to be scary, because the pike is going to get hit a lot here. I mean, the composite. I may need to back off with the composite a little just before the peace treaty ends, since he's just going to go at me in a second. This is probably going to be... You're open, yeah, so I need to chop this. Not really develop it, so I don't want Victoria having to grow too much. Pike, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to be down here. Right. Let's keep going that way. And we'll figure something out for you to do. Probably going to need to swap with the catapult it's going to be, but it's alright. Stay there. You stay there, I guess. We'll decide what to do with you in a second. Because we're obviously going to have to absorb all this impact from these units first before we decide to go after Arhamar. So if the war starts early before we have Trebs and a couple other key units, it's alright. We're going to be a little hard-pressed, like I said, to deal with the knights, but with sufficient pike spam, we should be fine. I may swap these guys out, too, for tactical reasons. Move this guy this way, move the pike in here. So just we have a better front against these freaking units, because they're going to be coming up from the south. He has like 3 or 4 divisions down there, and it's a lot.
Hey! I greet you. and bid you welcome to a country where all are free. Australia.
Hey, punk. Where are you?
Then,
Finally met you. Are you the guys been spamming all these wonders?
that's perfect.
All right, good.
Well then,
Wine for salt. Nice. So where are you at? All right. How big? 18. Yeah, that's pretty big. How is he doing? Oh, he's not that strong, though. All right. He's pushing around Leon. How is he pushing around Leon, honestly? Well, Leon is all the way over here, is it not? Hold on. Yeah, it's over here. I guess it's pretty close to some of his lands, but it's tough to bully from that range. I think the AI has a bonus to that, as it has a bonus to everything. All right, so this guy is not going to be tenably sitting there, because that's right next to Argemar. So you are going to have to pull way the hell off, friend. Yeah, this is going to be a knock him down, drag him out kind of fight. What? Oh, he's gonna Citadel this, isn't he? Oh, what a douche. I can't do anything about that either. He's gonna Citadel all this land. And that's gonna be a strong position for me to fight against. I mean, I'll break it pretty quick, but that's what he's gonna do, isn't he? Oh, what a prick. This guy is such an asshole. Like, just, wow, they really made the Goths, like, the neighbor from hell. It's kind of like Shaka, but more Germanic, so damn, you know, just bad news all around. Swap you this way, we'll put you here. We'll get those citadels going, and that'll be a pretty strong defensive line. I'm not going to string it out like this. I'm just going to let these two citadels do their job. This road will probably go through the citadels to Victoriacum, so we can move units back and forth. And this will be a really nice, just, line of meat against whatever he sends. Like that swordsman. Swordsman's going to be going down there to participate. Pitch in a little, if you will. This guy's probably going to go back there. We'll make a front line of melee units, and then just things will melt as they move forward. This will be safe. This will be dangerous, but we should be okay. This is annoying, obviously, because he's spamming so many freaking generals to gain land. It's a good strategy, I guess, if he has them to excess, which he kind of does. I kind of do, too. I could spam him back, effectively. Yeah, at this point, it's not really that worth it. How much are you growing? This is fine. I want a little more production here. Just make sure I can crank out the units I need. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could kill a general right now, but I'm not going to be able to. Alright. So, farm, I guess? Yeah, because you're doing this. So, we're going to grow to the end of this peace deal relatively quickly. So, I got to be really planning for the future a little here. Where are my strong composites? My strong composites aren't here, though, except for that one. I won't be able to fire over much. I think I need to swap out a bunch right now. Let me swap like this. You swap to that guy. Okay, that's going to be better because I'll just have some aim on all these guys. This guy is probably going to need to back the hell off because I don't want that over the river to be vulnerable. You probably are going to need to just be back here or something. Or you can swap with the composites. I mean, not with the composites, with the pikes. Let's do this cleverly here. 1 move. 2 move for the strong center line. You go here because you're not as valuable. And you come here. Alright, and that's going to be strong from whatever angle we go to. That's fine. This is fine. And this is obviously going to force me to rearrange the line a little bit, this damn citadel. But we'll have a horse here ready to pillage the crap out of it, and then it'll be more or less fine. It'll take some lands, but they're luckily not being used by much of anyone. It's going to be a strong position, though. At least it'll control the land once I reclaim it. Probably, who's going to own that? Novi or Riga? I don't even know. If it's a Regan, it'll be annoying. If it's Novik, I guess, it'll be okay. But you are definitely going to be holding the line here, bucko. Cover and open is very important, because both of those are going to be very useful here. Yeah, you are not going to have a good day if you stay up there, so I may just use him as a backup troop somewhere. Not a lot of room. I'm going to need to move some of these siege engines around, because I have a lot of siege engines, as you can tell. Probably going to use him maybe up here. Let me get him. This is going to be more of a static warfare situation, so I'm going to pull him back and maybe use him up there. I know what's sitting in our Hemar, and that's death and pain, more or less. Okay, what can we do with you now? Minsk is doing just fine. Lumber mill, that's right. I need to get this lumber mill up. And let's keep going. Where's that settler going? I don't even want to know where that settler's going, man. He's not going to drop a city there. It's not enough room. Probably going to send it either up here or something further even east. Probably further east, honestly. He's settling out that way. He's probably going to drop something up here to give the Chinese a problem. Hopefully I'll have them dow the Goths or something. It'll be fun.
I come with an offer of trade.
No open borders for you. It's alright, though. So he's not doing too hot. You get 26 techs, though. He's pushing, like, oh god, 30... Okay, how fast is he getting techs? That is insane. 30 techs already? Dude. Was you just at 28 like a turn ago? He's at, like, what, tech every 2 turns? I know I'm pushing for a higher tech right now, but damn, man, that's brutal. 9 techs behind him now? Shit. Alright, that's scary to me, honestly. That's very, very scary. I don't know if I can keep up with that. Without, I mean, university, then it's even a more correct choice to go for universities right now. I mean, bar none, it's going to be the deciding factor, I think. Hey, Benin. Crocodile Men, huh? Pretty sure you don't got me pinned, but alright. Coco, hey, you can actually do this. What? What is your deficiency, soldier? Oh, your war with Sumer. Okay, I guess you're pissed about that. Oh, don't be a... You're already a punk ass, aren't you? Can I meet, like, friendly people? Ubini is there. That's the city I kind of saw. Oh, wow, he's really pushing on Sumer. Oh, that's Garama. Okay. So he's friendly with Garama, he's not so friendly with Sumer, and he's pissed that I'm friends with Sumer. Alright, well. Can't please everybody all the time, I guess. What are you going to do? Are you going to do this? You're going to steal it just right here? Because that'll be a little harder to pillage, but I'll still be able to do it. Or are you just going to walk around? I'm still waiting for him to steal land. What's going on? Garden, right. So I need to get another composite out to deal with this situation, to fire over the gulf, so to speak. So we can eliminate whatever's out here. Yep, pretty much that's the idea. Jala's plotting against Scotland. BT dubs. Thank you. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I can hold this off easily. He may be focusing on Eddie at some point. If he goes in the water, he's dead meat, and I'll buffer that pretty well. Heroic Epic, probably more important than Caravanserai right now. Let's do it that way. Okay. All these guys are going to be so important for my strategy. It's just kind of mind-boggling how important they're going to be. Alright, you are there. Good. Good. Stay there. Excellent. Pike, go here. Excellent. Alright, you lumber mill. Getting ever closer to that elusive education. And that is going to be critical. Now we're going to need some frontline replacements here, I'm sure, so that's good. This is obviously going to be required as well of me. I think... Let's put him here, but we're going to need him to run in and out a little bit, I think. Especially if we need to pillage that citadel when it drops. It's either going to drop here, which would have been smarter, I think. Or it's going to drop here. Or it's going to drop there. He likes to line them up, so may just try to make a line toward Kharkov, which would be annoying, but not game over, really. I have some friends here, so I'm getting a little culture. That's nice. Open borders, no. Alright, fair enough. So far, the forces don't look impossible to deal with. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, of course, but... Okay, Riga has now been annexed, so he's going to start rush buying castles and bullshit there, so that's fine. What I'm hoping is that I can pay off the Scots to go against the Goths again. That'll distract, not destroy. Well, both, hopefully, but primarily I'm counting on them to distract their military. So I have an easier job of defending what I have here on the east. He doesn't drop this guy, which is interesting. Kind of figured he would have by now. If he's just going to dangle this guy out in front of me, I'm going to kill him. Got 2 more settlers. Holy hell. I mean, he's going to be trying to colonize this east area, which makes sense. There's plenty of room out there. But if he does that, that's just going to give the Chinese another target, and that's alright. Knowing for the tire, it's alright. My happiness is still at 60. Kind of doing okay there. So yeah, we're going to repair road. Going to sound familiar after a while. Alright, come up here and make that road. You finished that. Good. Okay, so let's work on the road then. That we'll be building here. Set up. This guy is going to need to make a road from Moscow as well. I need to make sure I have a good easy move here. And the doggies are obviously very excited about the road, as you can clearly tell. As usual, Canine assistance and canine morale are very important in Civ. So, you know, it's that extra push. It's kind of like a great general, except with way more gnashy teeth. Kind of the way I think about it. Is it crazy? Maybe. Is it wrong? Probably. Is it what I do? Yeah, it is. It's alright. We'll make do, folks. We'll make do. With my little bits of insanity here and there. Ah, the Qin. Still processing, still thinking, still plotting, still assuming that I'm going to fall at some point. Because I know they see me conquering all these cities, they're not very happy. And clearly my dog is not very happy about that either. Holy crap, there's a lot more Gadrot that I need to worry about. Friends with Tonga, we are. I need you to distract the Goths for me, friend. I'm pretty sure we can get... I think that peace treaty with them would have expired by now, if not within the next turn or two. He still doesn't drop this general, which is great for me, because if he doesn't, that dude is mine. Effectively. Falkirk. Okay, so there's another Scottish city up here that I'm a little more worried about. If they start settling on the Chinese here a little bit, though, that'll be nice. It'll be an extra target. Excellent official. Extra magistrate. Never hurts. Never hurts, but, you know what? I'm just going to not caveat that. Extra magistrates, never. Hey, all sorry about that minor transition issue. Like I said, magistrates, good. Free magistrates, always good. Now, we're going to continue on. We're going to push some pikemen out to the front and get ready for the war that's coming. As I was saying before, I think the peace settlement may have ended. So do you want to Dow? Not quite yet. Interesting. Well, he pieced out in the middle of my war. How much time do I have yet on my peace settlement? With the guys to the west. 15. Ends on 238. We're... Really? Okay, so it must have been like a couple turns off of mine. Hopefully I can bribe one of them to go to war in that time. Oh, you were finally Hindu. Excellent. I'll give you a pagoda. More happiness? Why not? It's like I really need that right now. Finished a pike. Alright, I could probably use more frontliners. I could probably use more archery type units too. So let's get another composite. This may look like overkill, and it may well be, but I want to make sure I have everything I need to take these cities all professional-like. Still waiting for that to drop. I don't know where he's going to drop that. I'm more annoyed that he's still dropping settlers, but that's another issue entirely. You make that road. Let's repair these before things get really uncomfortable. You're doing good. You finished that camp. That's finishing that camp. Any other riverine farms that I haven't built? The answer is a big no. That needs to get repaired. Let's get to repairing... Oh, wait. One of you was going to repair this, weren't they? And that. You will do that. You finish that, and I'll use you to repair that. You did this already. Excellent. Is there something else I need to repair? That and that. I'll get to that eventually. No, that's pretty much it. Am I working this tile? I am working this tile. Oh, whew, for a second there, I thought I forgot to work the scientist tile. That would have been... derpy of me, but it wouldn't be the first time, right? I was like, oh, we're used to being stupid. It's okay. All right, that's fine. All right, well, the Scots settled there for some more iron. I guess that's a good enough reason to settle a city if I ever heard one. And I've never heard any other reason to settle a city except to get more iron. So, I'm going to play Enter Medieval. Good on you. Someone is really behind. All right, well, interesting. Thoracum grew. That's not helping me much. Got the excellent official. Don't really want Diwali. I'm good on food. I'm making a lot of money right now. I think I'm going to buy 1 or 3 universities once I get there, because it's going to be a little while until I even get the technology for the next units. So, as soon as I get education, yeah, that's happening. You know, that pike probably needs to take over this spot, honestly. I need a front line against whatever's going to come here, and this guy's not going to cut it. A basic, I mean, logistics aside, he's not going to really be enough. And the catapults are going to go this way anyway, so I'm probably going to shift this back a little bit, get a frontliner there, and just patch up the hole. He can't down me yet, but he's thinking about it, and it's only about 6 turns away. I'll have to see what happens. I mean, I can't take his cities feasibly with catapults. I just don't have the absolute power necessary. But I can, at the very least, do some damage to his troops, so when I do get Trebs, I can work through. I mean, I really want crossbows. That'll make this a lot easier. And maybe I'll take him out, honestly, with a couple through-range crossbows. And protecting the crossbows with whatever else I've got. That might be feasible, too, before I have to put in Trebs to the fray. Because if crossbows can handle 32 strength, I think they can, honestly. I might be able to liberate Rigo with them too, and then, you know, whatever, I have an ally helping me out. That's not too bad altogether. Alright. Yeah, these settlers are freaking me out a little bit. I don't know where else he's going to settle, but apparently he's got an idea and he's going to do it. Let's do it like this. Well, we're going to bring you back south eventually. Pull you back. Pull you here. Not great, because there's a pikeman right there. We're going to move him over soon. We're going to flip these two in a second, so that will work. These are moving out. You need something up there to defend. You pretty much did everything you need to do up here, more or less. Let's make a mine up here eventually. Let's do a lumber mill, be better. A little bit of food, at least. So the food capacity of the city is not optimal. We could get a farm here, though. Tundra River will still be farmable, I think. No, Tundra can't be farmed, actually. So usually this would be plains on the normal map, but not on this map. So that's all right. Okay, you finished the iron mine already? Yes, good. So extra iron for me, 6 more. Really, that's not going to be only useful once I get longswordsman, but at least I'll have it. And if he wants to pillage it, fine, I'll give him another target before something really important is on the mend. All right, let's repair that, because we're going to need you to do that. You do your farm. That's good. We'll work on this improvement later. I'm doing okay on horses. Horsemen are a little less useful here, I think. You know what? That swordsman probably should just sit back here on the citadel, honestly. Let him run his face into that a little bit, see how he likes it. I'll probably be using my horsemen as shock troops back here, honestly. Just defending whatever's coming in here. I see a catapult, I'll just run a couple horsemen into it and call it a day. What happened here? Janeford went onto, Olives went onto. Well, we're good buddies, so we can probably do this again. Except he lost his jade. Son of a monkey. Alright, can we trade olives to anybody? Ooh, you have stuff. What up? You mean less of a dick now? Hey, you're less of a dick now! Yay! Oh, isn't that nice? I love when I make a new friend and he's not a complete douchebag from day one. It's a beautiful feeling, everybody. It's a new day in the neighborhood. Alright, anyway, we gotta sell those olives to somebody. Do you need anybody? Need someone to love. Alright, 360. Yeah, perfume? You're like a man who could use some perfume. That's just odd right there. I'm sorry. Is that viral marketing? I don't even know. I can't even trade with you. I don't even know what to do anymore. You have gold that I would like, but I can't really get. You know, duplicating anybody. So I guess I'm just gonna get cash from you for the best I can do. Give me all your money. 7, and then third. Let's do 45, which is not gonna work. Let's try 33. No. Okay, how about 30? No. 25. This negotiation is way harder than it needs to be went into. Come on, buddy. We're pals. We're bros. We are bros. Don't do this to your bro. Droogs don't run. Come on, man. Like, seriously. 11. You and that little thingy in the toga. Be friendlier, damn it. I need more friends on this map. Alright. So someone else entered the Renaissance. That is crappy, actually. I need to get there. And I mean, I need military techs right now, so I'm gonna have to delay. Acoustics. That's the easiest way to get into the Renaissance is acoustics, obviously. I mean, everyone knows that. Oh my god. No, but seriously, it is the easiest way in. I can't leave this guy here because he's gonna get annihilated ex nihilo by these things if we go to war. So yeah, that's a no-no. This is not a forest, so I can just pull him back, and that's all right. This is a great bait position anyway. You'll pay for that, you prick. Yeah, you know what? Agitate war against me. Go ahead. He's going to drop a citadel there, isn't he? He's totally going to drop another citadel there, isn't he? Alright, whatever. It's useless tiles anyway. I don't care. Well, I guess we'll leave that composite there for now. I'm not worried about him dying at the moment. He's just waiting. He's just like, no, I want to kill something. And I'm like, I know you want to kill something, but I'm going to kill you first. I want to kill you deader, son. He's still got a lot of stuff surrounding me, and that's, you know, a bit of a problem, but we'll make do. We will also shite on thee. Go here and repair that. Well, you will repair that, so do that road first, and we'll deal with reparations, such as need to be made. Let's flip you around. That'll be better. I mean, this is still safer for the composite, but if he's going to be able to knock some heads over there, I'm not going to say no. Kharkiv. Yep, that's good. Finish the garden. Oh, joy. I really need a scout right now. I need some bit of a navy. These guys are coastal, so they can send navies out. The turd will be a problem eventually. But not yet. What do I need to buffer this line up here? I mean, I have a bunch of frontliners. I have a bunch of composites. I just need more units of some sort. I have 2 things. This guy's going right here, though. Give me some... This is a bit rough, actually. Why don't we take a rough on you and put you right there? So that makes this a lot easier to deal with. And Pietrograd can bring me... What can the Pietrograd bring me, really, reasonably? What is important right now? I guess probably more siege engines. But things that can upgrade into longswords would be nice, too. So I might as well get some frontliners on that. Did I just do that in Kharkiv? All right. Kharkiv is okay. I'm going to get another composite in Kharkiv. Swordsman can go down here in Pietrograd. Good, good, good. And I could buy a digger, technically, and just break the game with a 50 strength unit, but I'm not going to do that, because that would be cheating. Alright. Sometimes mods work like that. You have to limit yourself, because you gotta realize this is not a fully developed game like a normal one. There will be exploits available, and you just gotta say no when things like that present themselves. When you are able to get a 50 strength unit in the era of frickin' swordsman, you gotta say no. It's just not fair. It's not fair. Alright, this looks like it's gonna be another really annoying thing. It's gonna take more of my territory. Kharkiv's gonna have harder and harder time finding good tiles to work. It's gonna be frustrating. I'll kill him for it. I'll take Lugo id est Luceo. But before that happens, it's gonna be an irritation. But as long as I can take his capital at the end of whatever horrible cluster hell of a war this is gonna be, I'll be happy. Are you done with this road? You are. Excellent. Go here and repair this. Then we'll make a road. Horsemen, yeah, we're gonna need you just to play good cop, bad cop around here. Mainly bad cop. We're gonna murder stuff. Go here. Well, looks like they'll be busy. You get back on the road, friend, because we'll probably need you. Are you done with your peace nicking with him? Please, tell me. Tell me now. Well, he's doing pretty good. He's got a lot of cities. Damn. Alright, well, he's settling pretty hard also. You want to dow the Goths? No way. Hey, Gothic asshole. Yeah. You know what? Just frickin' shove it up your helmet hole or something. You want to dow the Scots? He will dow the Scots for pretty much peanuts. So let's have you dow the Scots, yeah? 3, 5. There you go. Enjoy. Alright, congratulations, you've just dowed the Scots. Alright, so with that, I think fomenting another bit of war will call this episode to a close as we push to turn 238, the mystical turn where we dow these guys again, and see if we can stand up against a bunch of knights. And we'll wait there, we'll get our information, we'll get our research, we'll get our universities, and kick some more butt. I've been Urs, this has been the Lenin TSL, and I will see you all next time. Till then!